good to be back. That's Paul. That's Scott. This is John. I'm Pat. We're all the Guardians. We invite you to come on in and worship with us, all right? Everybody across the room, do this right here.
Well, why don't you
come on in this house?
Well, why don't you
come on in this house?
Yeah, why don't you
come on in this house? Come on in this house of the Lord.
You know we're seeking soul salvation.
Come on in this house.
We're seeking soul salvation.
Come on in this house.
Yeah, seeking soul salvation.
Come on in this house. Come on in this house of the Lord.
Now Jesus said to Peter, on this rock I'll build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against the rock that availeth much. In every city I'll build a church on the solid rock, it'll stand and I'll say,
shelter.
Listen, children,
Go and come again.
You got a standing invitation
To my Father's house.
Oh, standing invitation
To my Father's house.
Yeah, standing invitation
To my Father's house. Come on in this house of the Lord. Come and go with me to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house, to my Father's house. There's peace and joy and love. There's victory from above. Come and go